Assalamualaikum viewer, I tell you about moral story.
A foolish decision. Once upon a time, in a village lived a weaver by name Darakt Zai. He was not very rich as he had no helpers, and had to weave cloth by himself, and with limited resources, he could not earn much money. One day while he was weaving, the weaving frame suddenly broke. The frame was made of wood, and in those days, one had to make the frame himself. So he took axe and went to nearby forest to bring wood for loom. He surveyed the trees, taking time to choose a sturdy one. Finally, he found a big tree which was the best amongst all, and decided to cut it. As he raised his axe to start cutting the tree, a voice came from tree that said, "This tree is my home, you must spare it." Weaver replied, "But if I don't get the required wood, then I won't able to do my work, and my family will starve to death." So he requested Spirit to go somewhere else so that he can cut tree. Voice said, "Okay, if you don't cut the tree, then I will give you a boon of your choice." Weaver replied, "In that case, can I go home and ask my wife and friends for suggestions and return tomorrow?" Voice agreed. Weaver started walking back home in a totally confused state of mind, as he did not know what boon to ask. On his way back, he met his friend Barber and explained him all that happened and asked him for his suggestions. Barber said, "My dear friend, ask for a kingdom where you could be king and I would be your prime minister. This way both of us can enjoy life hereafter." Weaver said, "True, but let me ask my wife too." Saying this, Weaver quickly went to his home and narrated whole story to her wife and also about friends' suggestion. "Throw his idea to the winds," said the weaver's wife. "What intelligence will a barber have? Don't be foolish to ask for a kingdom. Do you not know a king's life is full of hardships? He is always worried about friendships, wars, servants and other things and never get a minute rest. Ruling a kingdom means a lot of foes and enmity. Do you want to spend your life waging wars instead of leading a peaceful life, huh?" Poor Weaver felt that his head would split into 1,000 pieces. "Okay, you are right, but at least tell me what I should ask, and I shall to do so," said he. Wife replied, "Ask the spirit to give you one more head and another pairs of arms so that you can work on 2 pieces of cloths at once, one in front of you and one behind you. With money earned from first piece we can live like always, and with second piece money we can fulfill our special needs and live comfortably." After listening to wife, Weaver said, "You are faithful wife, and you have spoken well. I will what you suggested." Next day, Weaver returned to that tree and said, "I have decided on my request. I request you to give me a pair hands and an extra head." The spirit had no problem granting the boon. As soon as he said this, he became 2-headed and 4-armed person. He became very happy and began to walk toward his home. People on way saw him and shouted, "Monster, monster," considered him as kind of demon. They got scared and hammered him with stones and sticks. In a few minutes, poor Weaver died on spot. This is what happens to a person who has no wits of his own or does not listen to his friends without prudence. Moral: one who had no wits of his own will perish.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe my YouTube channel and click the bell icon below.